The biggest lie that we are told is to find someone that makes you happy. Don't fall for that shit. Happiness is something you create on your own. And then, if you're lucky, you find someone who adds to it.
Have patience with yourself. Nobody ever got better overnight. You'll get wherever you need to be in time. For now, remember that every day that you survive is a step forward, and you have survived many tough days that you thought wouldn't pass. Be proud of yourself and keep going.
Be the one who refuses to fold. That alone separates you from almost everyone. Most people crumble when life gets heavy, but not you. You hold your ground, you push through, and you rise when others step back. Keep that strength. Keep that mindset. It's the quiet resilience that builds a life they'll never understand.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care what you think about me. I come from an environment with very little cheerleading going on. And so I created this sort of survival instinct where I would cut people out, and minimize opinions. And the way that I would do that is I had to believe that my opinion was greater than everybody else's opinion around me.
Truth is, I hate you, but I love you. I miss you, but I'm better off without you. I want you out of my life, but I never want to let you go.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Some people only come into your life to teach you what love is not. And when that happens, I hope you know when to walk away.
Whoa, it's a long way home.
Truth is, they won't even know you're hurt because they never looked at you the way you looked at them.
This year has been the hardest year of my life. I've been through so much pain that some days I could barely stand. I've cried in silence, fought battles no one knew about, and questioned if I'd ever make it out. But even in my weakest moments, something inside me refused to give up. I kept moving, even when my heart was heavy. I kept believing, even when everything around me was falling apart. And now, looking back, I realize the pain didn't break me, it built me. It taught me that strength isn't about never falling, it's about standing again when your body and soul beg you not to.
Someone once told me the definition of hell. On your last day on earth, the person that you could have become will meet the person you became.
Nobody knows how much I suffered this year. I've seen the most vulnerable version of me, and I realized it took everything in me to survive from my silent battles. I almost gave up and almost lost myself because I was hurting a lot. Nobody really knows how many times I pulled myself together just to survive this year. And for that, I am so proud of myself for being here. I've seen the saddest version of me, the most wasted and devastated. But despite of that, I've learned that I am a strong person. I also learned to forgive myself for letting myself settle for less than what I truly deserved. I've learned a lot while I was hurting, even though I've seen the worst version of me this year. I still learn to accept and appreciate myself. This may be the most painful year for me, but at least I survived and learned a lot.
Once loved Maureen, prettiest girl I'd ever seen. I loved her from the start. gave me her love, she gave me her love. Then she said, we'll have to part. She said, there's this man, and I don't want to break his heart. She said, there's this man, who keeps us apart. I loved Joanne, I said, well, please take my hand. She was so nice to me. I held her close. She said, we'll have to let this be. She said, there's this man, and she don't want to break his heart. She said, there's this man, who keeps us apart. Now I'm here with you, and you say we're all through. You say you found another man. I say, what about me? Well, what about me? You say you'll just have to understand. They say there's always this man, and they don't want to break his heart. They say there's always this man, who keeps us apart.
Close my eyes and I see her before me once again. A long lost lover, or perhaps she was my closest friend. I close my eyes and I see her smiling once again. She's still the young girl I knew way back when. And I'm afraid to look at her again. I'm afraid she'll slip to way back then. Believe in you, Jesus, you have helped me many times before. I ask you, please, will you help me once more? Make this dream become reality. Would you do this thing for me? Plant my thoughts deep within her as she sleeps. Have her yearn for my love endlessly. Send her sailing back to me. I will always be thankful to thee. deep within her as she sleeps. Have her yearn for my love endlessly. Send her sailing, sailing back to me. I will always be thankful to thee. Send her sailing, sailing back to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. A second chance at love. Second chance to do the things we'd never done. Time to live again. The world's a smaller place than you realize, my friend. Happiness is fair. What is fair in my life when you're not there? Seeing stars for free. Life is what you make your life, you see. Can you really love anyone you want to? Or is love something that's pre-planned? Is there a real God that you can talk to? Is it someone who understands? What is life without you? But empty space and time, multicolored leaves all around, but it's mountains that I have to climb. Can you really love anyone you want to? Or is love something that's pre-planned? Is there a real God that you can talk to? Is he someone who understands?